Nick never believed in ghosts, so when his friends dared him to spend the night in the old Grimsby Graveyard, he didn't flinch. "Just bring back a video," they laughed. "1 full hour, no edits, no cuts." Nick grabbed his phone, flashlight, and a couple of energy drinks and walked through the iron gate just before midnight. The air was damp. It was heavy and silent. The graveyard had no streetlights, just rows of leaning headstones, some so old that the names had eroded to nothing. The trees hung low, casting twisted shadows under the moonlight. 12:07 a.m., Nick's first update. "Still here, still boring." He laughed nervously, turning the camera to show the graves behind him. But in the corner of the frame, a shadow moved. It was too tall and too fast. He spun around. There was nothing. "Cool, guys," he muttered. "Did you send someone to mess with me?" He kept filming. 12:24 a.m., second update. "I swear someone just whispered my name." He played the video back. The audio crackled. Then, behind his voice, faint but clear, "Nick." He was shocked to his core. Okay, that was real. He turned the camera on himself. His breath is visible in the cold air. "Half an hour left. I'm not leaving." A gust of wind hit and shook the camera. Gravestones were rattling. One tipped over in the distance. Nick gasped. "That's not funny anymore." He was pale with eyes wide and whispering, "Something's following me. Not a person, not an animal, just shapes." The camera turned. Rows of graves, and there was long stillness. But at 12:43 a.m., he noticed something strange. A grave with his name on it. Nick Adler. Born 2000. Died 2025. Same full name and same birth date. He zoomed in and was scared to the core. "Okay, someone's trying really hard to mess with me," he muttered, laughter shaking in his voice. He called his friends with a furious expression. No one answered. He backed away from the grave, then turned around and saw another headstone. Nick Adler. A third. A fourth. There were dozens of them. Every headstone had his name. Each one has a different date of death. One said 2025. Another said 2034. One read, "Tomorrow." He spun around with panic rising in his veins. He ran toward the gate. It was gone, and the graveyard was left with more and more graves. His phone buzzed. A notification. New video uploaded. Nick Adler. Final moments. Live stream. He stared at the screen in horror. It was him, wandering the graveyard. He was speaking and reacting, but the background was wrong. The graves didn't match. The trees were dead. In the stream, he was somewhere else. What the hell is this? Then, a chat bubble appeared on the stream. "He doesn't know yet, does he?" Another followed. "We're just watching him realize." The comments exploded. "How long do you think it'll take before he figures it out?" "I give him 10 more minutes." "He's been dead since midnight." Nick dropped the phone. He turned again. The gravestone with his name was now glowing faintly, and the time of death had been updated. Time of death, 1:06 a.m. Current time, 1:05 a.m. The next morning, his friends found the phone at the graveyard entrance. Screen cracked, battery dead. The video had no cuts, no glitches, just a full hour of Nick, and whatever took him. Nick was never found. But his YouTube video hit over 3 million views in 1 week,